Is it legal malpractice if your lawyer fails to appear in court? Of course. But, what's the damages? What's the harm? Attorneys are busy. Attorneys make mistakes. Courts make mistakes. And typically, a judge will just reschedule. Good morning. My name is Neil Burns. Along with my partner, Roshan Jain, we represent victims of legal malpractice and personal injury. And we get calls frequently that some lawyer didn't appear in court, that they didn't listen, that they weren't responsive, and they want to file a legal malpractice case. Well, most of these cases are not legal malpractice cases. I had a case this morning, Brookline District Court. The opposing attorney didn't appear, nor did his client. I was there on Zoom. It's not that hard to get on Zoom if you're a lawyer and you're responsible for being in court. This is a case where the opposing attorney is generally very responsive. I sent him an email. He responded saying, my bad, my mistake. This is not an actionable malpractice case by his client. The court reschedules, they understand, people screw up, and we all move on. But if your attorney doesn't show up in court and there's a consequence, and you can't get out of that consequence, for example, you're defaulted and the attorney doesn't correct the default, and therefore you lose your case, and you had a good case. Notice that. Then there are damages. If the attorney corrects it and doesn't charge you for the time that he or she billed for that, there's really not much of a case. You got to be very practical about these things. So look at it carefully. If your attorney didn't show up on multiple occasions, or one occasion, and there's a serious consequence with damages to you, then yes, that would be legal malpractice. If the attorney corrected it, I would not make a big deal of it. But, and this goes back to what I say to potential clients all the time, communicate with your lawyer, and the lawyer needs to communicate with you. There's a court date. Talk to him or her before the court date. What's going to go on? Do I need to be there? What should we expect? That's a communication that you know what's going to happen, with the potential, with the range of potential things that could happen. And then when it does happen, if it's within that range, you've expected it. If your attorney does not show up, well, that's a huge problem, or could be a huge problem. It also is a correctable problem. So first, talk to your lawyer. Second, if you think that there are damages flowing from your attorney not showing up in court, give us a call, Burns and Jain. We've been doing legal malpractice, personal injury since 1985, and we've been in this building here at 6 Beacon Street since 1987. Call Burns and Jain. Free initial consultation. Thank you.